Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Brentford career mode, where today we have two games against Preston and Sheffield United. First of which is against Preston, as you can see on the right side of the screen. We are currently sat in 11th, Preston currently sat in 15th, I think it said at the end of the last episode. But let's get into it, see what we can do, hopefully put in a decent performance. We're going to keep the squad the same way it was against QPR and see how it comes out. Here we go. Of course, that man Jean-Kevin Augustin is the man that's in the spotlight after scoring a hat-trick in his game in the last game of the last episode. Why did that take me so long to spit it out? I don't know, but we are back at home at the G-Tech Community Stadium today for this game against Preston. Let's get it underway and see if we can put in another good performance. Chowdhury, big challenge and a big block there from Chowdhury, absolutely game saving. That one is, we will try and come forward again. We'll play it inside to Ali. Ali can play it inside to Augustin. It's the same sort of attack from the last game, and Augustin plays a better shot this time, but not a good one. Bidstrup picks the ball back up. I don't know where Ali was running there. He should have really been running a lot more direct towards the wing. He didn't do so. Chowdhury gets a foot in, but doesn't do a lot with it. As they still come forward here, Preston. We've not looked good defensively in this game, but they have not really endangered us as of yet. But this is looking like the attack that does, and it is, as they put it into the far corner. It's 1-0 to Preston. That is their first shot at goal, I'm pretty sure, for this game. It's a beautifully placed finish there from I think it might be, was it Whiteman? I'm not too sure who that was, to be fair. Didn't really get a look, but a beautifully placed finish. I can't argue with that. There was no way Cox was saving that one. But at the same time, the defence, I don't understand how the defence just leaves that big of a gap. I really don't, because, oh, it was Brownie. Brown, shall I say. Brownie. What a twat. Yeah, I just don't get it at the minute. The defence is so poor. Their defence is so compact. I think they might be playing 5 at the back here, because I hate playing teams that have 5 at the back. It's so frustrating. But Ali has got in behind here. Can whip a ball in. That is a perfect cross, but it's not a good header from Augustin. It was a difficult header to get something out of, to be honest. But yeah, that was actually well done from Ali to get the ball into the box. That's a big throw out from Cox to Ali. We'll play it inside. It's not exactly the best of positions, but Macoma's done well. Augustin again gets the ball round the back to Fosu, and Fosu now to put this into the back of the net. No, he cannot do so. That was poor. Right, here we go. Back on the attack again with our right back is the man on it. We'll play it inside to Maghoma. It's not the best of passes to him, and he has not got good ball control at all. I really need someone else to be on the bench other than Maghoma at the minute, because we've got on Yiko, but he's going out on loan, so it doesn't make much sense for me to bring him in. But it doesn't matter, because they've already taken another beast of a shot, and it's saved by Cox. Corner for Ledson to whip into the box. We need to get this clear, and we haven't done so, and it's a good save by Cox. That is going to be half-time as well. A 1-0 lead to Preston. It's again more defensive issues for our side. It's just not looking good at all at the minute. That finish from that man there, absolute pinger of a goal. But yeah, we need to improve at the minute. It's not good enough. It is not good enough. We've had a couple of decent attacks, but again, we're just struggling to put them in the back of the net. To play the ball to Chowdhury, but apparently that was quite close to the defender there. Chowdhury slides it nicely out wide to the right wing. Oh, that is beautiful. And now Jones, I know he has the pace to beat his man, and he has the ball control, and he doesn't quite have the finish in that situation, but we'll play it inside now to Chowdhury. Chowdhury plays it off to Jones again in a very good position once more. Beats his man again, and it's a poor finish this time from Jones. That one wasn't even like, it was good job the keeper saved it. That was just a poor effort. Ball played long from the Preston goal kick. We have not managed to win that with Sorensen. It's now with Ledson to O'Neill. don't know what the hell is going on here, because no one is round the man, and it's again another big opportunity for Preston that they've managed to put over the bar. Once more, good piece of play to get round his man. I don't know why they're sending in so many slide tackles. I can't deal with it. Stevens to Josh Da Silva once more. He's going to probably get... Okay, he didn't get blocked off that time. We'll play the ball to Maghoma. Back to Jones. That is not the best of play in the end. We'll give it back to Josh Da Silva. Slides it through to Augustin. Augustin gets a bit of space in the centre. Rockets it off the bar. But it gets turned in from Jones, I think it might be. Off the rebound. No, it might be... I'm not sure. Is it Jones or Maghoma? I'm not sure. I think it's Jones. But he's managed to put the ball in off the rebound, just waiting for the ball to land. It was a rocket of an effort there from Augustin, though. I ain't going to lie. That was a pinger of an effort. But luckily, I'm not sure if it is Maghoma or Jones. But he's put it in the back of the net, whoever it is, because I think that's Jones on the left-hand side. But, yeah, big boy finish. There we go. We're back at 1-1. Free kick is whipped into the centre. It's a big header away. I'm not sure who by, but it's straight back into the box. Sorensen has done well to get that to Chowdhury. And now we'll slide that ball through. It's a poor touch from Jones there. A very poor touch. Not used to that at all. But Whiteman to Brown. It's played inside. It's an easy save in the end by Cox. But again, we're just going to utilise this right-hand side at the minute, because it seems like Jones has got the beating of his man all ends up at the minute. He just cannot be stopped at the minute, Jones, as he runs into the... That was a poor effort again. He could have at least slid it a little bit further to the side, because you know that the keeper's going to stick his hands out for it. But that was right into the side of the net. Right, here we go. We're back underway. Josh Da Silva picks the ball up, and he's still managed to keep that on the... in his feet somehow, but Maghoma, the goal scorer, plays it off to our striker. It's now with Fosu, who has not done well. He's managed to keep the ball in the end, but everyone looking a little bit tired out there at the minute as Maghoma picks up the ball again. Jones to Maghoma again, in some space here, Maghoma, and has the shot, but it's saved by the keeper this time. That is the final score of 1 apiece. That is the final whistle. We have done a lot in that second half to recover what we had, because it was not good in that first half. We played poorly. Again, even in the second half, we had poor defensive plays. We did well attacking wise in a lot of the situations, but we just didn't do enough. And like I say, some of the finishing just not quite clinical enough. Jones absolutely, when he came on, ripped up that right hand side and really played well. But yeah, again, we just needed a bit more out of some of our players on the finishing. Right then, post-match interview. Let's see what they have to say today. What changes will you make after the injury to Bidstrup? Let's just get him back to full fitness. We've got a plan B. Don't worry. We've got backups. Was that a game you could have lost today? We were resilient. Let's say that. We were resilient today. We did really put in the effort in the second half. There wasn't much between the teams today. What did you make of the result? It was literally a game of two halves. They dominated the first half. We dominated, but not as much in the second. I thought we seen two very committed sides. I'm disappointed we couldn't keep a clean sheet. I'll go with that one just because I do need the team to start keeping clean sheet. Right then, so Rico Henry has accepted a short... well, we've sorted a loan with Bayern for a short-term loan of Rico Henry. It's just whether he accepts it now. And of course, that haunted injury is still there for us. 3 months out with a broken toe. Honestly, I think that's the only injury I've ever had on FIFA 23. Right, so we have 3 offers here coming back. We've got Pert Harris, who is wanted on a 2-year loan from Lauren, which we're going to go ahead and accept. We've got Jensen here, who is from an offer from, I can't remember how you pronounce that name, Trabzonspor? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I know it's a Turkish side, I'm pretty sure. But they're coming in for Jensen at 6 million. Let me just have a look. He's worth 5. So if we go up to 10.5, if we don't get more than... say 8 for him. We won't accept. Let's go with that. And Lazio have come back with another offer of a 2-year loan deal for Onyeka, so I'll go ahead and accept that. And we have a scouting report now, a few things just before we go into our next game, our third and final game. Really getting a lot of stuff back, to be fair, but there's only one player in that scouting report I wanted. And finally, we've got here, just wanted to let you know I'm feeling good, boss. I'm ready to come in for Mads Bidstrup if you need me next game. I'm not going to lie to you, mate, you're probably going out on loan before that happens. Right then, boys, here we are for our second and final game today. We've got Jean-Kevin Augustin has scored 3 in his last 3, but they were all in one game, so yeah, can't really say a lot about that. He did technically provide an assist for the last goal, for the goal of the last game, shall I say, as well, to be fair. But Sheffield United is the side we're playing today, and I don't know. We're at Sheffield, but I'm not quite sure what the name of their stadium is. But yeah, we're looking at getting another 3 points if we can today. It's going to be very difficult because they are in the playoffs. But if we're wanting to get promoted back to the Premier League this season, we've got to put in that effort. We've made a couple of changes. Our new youth academy prospect has come in at left back, and we've also, because of how well Jones played on that right hand side in the last game, we've also brought him on as a right winger today. But I think that is all the changes I've made today. So, and Bidstrup's obviously gone out, and we've brought in Baptiste instead, just to give him a game. Mariano gets his first touch on of professional football in general, not just of the game, but in professional football. It was his first touch and his first pass of the game as well. Josh De Silva can cut down this left-hand side. We'll play it into Sean Augustin, and there he is, and he's put the ball wide of the post. Brother, that hat-trick is only going to last you so long before I start giving up on you again, because that should have been in the back of the net once more. That's two chances in the last 2 games that you really should have scored. But oh, Augustin, today, bro. Today is not the day that you want to be flopping these chances and not playing the worst game you've played in the last 3. Yeah, it's not the game you want to be doing this, and it's another big chance for Sheffield United. Their first shot at goal ends up in the back of the net. It's Brewster, I think, that scored it. And yeah, what can I say? What can I say? The defence, man. Honestly, what can I do with this defence? It's poor. It's poor. I cannot deal with it. Look at this. Ball through. Takes the shot. Easy as you like. No pressure on him whatsoever. Akpan and Sorensen nowhere to be seen. And it's an easy finish for him to put in the back of the net. And all that chance at the start of the game has gone to absolutely nothing because we're 1-0 down. And Augustin nearly cutting that one off in the end. Not quite managing it. But it's now with Fleck. Fosu trying to get the tackle in. For some reason now Jebison is in the centre, but Brewster again has done our man. And Akpan hasn't got the strength to knock him off the ball. This is tragic. Boys! Brewster makes it 2. Cox should have done better there. He should have done better. That one was at the near post. Should have done better in that situation because there was nothing else he needed to be covering there. He just needed to save that shot. Akpan, if you're a defender and you can't outmuscle the striker, you're poor. And he kept up with him, but just couldn't knock him off the ball. It's tragic, to be honest. Yeah, just not good enough. Not good enough at all. 2-0 to them, and we've got to try and get something out of this first half at least. Please. No. Okay, Josh De Silva flops that pass. And it's a big challenge there. But Baptista has done well. Or Baptiste, shall I say. Augustin he's done well to actually keep the ball there, but Augustin. And he's got into the box. It's wide of the post. I think it's a goal kick. I don't know how that's a goal kick, to be honest, but it is. Right, here we go. We need to get a tackle in here. We're not going to get a chance before the end of the first half, but We need to get this ball back. He can't have a first half hat-trick. That is a big shot and a big save bomb from Cox after Godos' shot. Corner for Sheffield to end out the half. Can we get it clear? No, we can't. It's 3-0. Oh my God. Boys, what is our defence? Honestly, what is our defence? I don't know who it is that's actually scored that. It's Egan. Egan's gone ahead and scored that. The centre-back. But I swear down, like, what is going on here? You have 3 of our players round him. 2 of the tallest ones in Sorensen and what's it called as well? Sorensen and Josh De Silva. And Baptiste. Honestly, how can... Oh, I give up. This side, honestly, the defence of it is tragic. And that's how we end the off, boys. It's absolutely tragic. Honestly, you know what? This scoreline, if they'd started out with good play and they look dangerous, honestly, I'll be fine with this result because they're 4th at the end of the day. We are not playing well at this point of the season. We look tragic. We're tragic defensively. We don't look like we want to score. And yeah, I'd understand. But for the fact that they gave us hope at the start of the game, for the opening half an hour of this game, they gave us massive amounts of hope that we were actually going to possibly win the game. We can't put the ball in the back of the net. And that isn't just for the fact of Augustin missing shots, because Jones has missed shots. And that is big because Jones has been our best player so far this season. As he runs through at goal again, takes the shot. That is a finish and off. As I'm ripping him, he manages to put the ball in the back of the net. Don't kick the ball. Pick it up, you pillock. Augustin was supporting him in the middle. But like I say, they haven't been the hardest side to break down. But that is a big finish from Jones. He's done well to recover something of hope out of this game. But I know what it's like. It'll quickly rinse that away from me in a few seconds. But yeah, we have not looked bad in this game. It's just annoying that the scoreline... Not able to so far. Bogle has gave it into Jebison. Jebison closed down by Chowdhury, but not able to win the ball yet. Fleck against Mariano. And Mariano cannot get a tackle in just yet. It's played into the box. And this is going to be 4. No, it isn't. Good save by Cox. Fosu picks the ball up and can try and charge himself at the defence this time. And he's doing well. Can play it in. Augustin is through. Can he finish this time? No, he can't. It's saved by the keeper. Oh, my God. Honestly. Please. Right, Fosu. Whipping the ball in. Good cross. Open. Oh, Akpan. Surely you should have been putting that in. He was in an open position there. It's now with Al-Haj in the centre. And he's done well. He's still doing well. Here we go, lad. Go on, son. Play a decent ball over the top to Jones. That was beautiful. It's beautiful. Jones has played a poor shot in the end, actually. Should have probably done better there. It was a well-hit strike, but it should have probably... Right, maybe one last attack to try and get some kind of... Just some kind of happiness out of this game in the end. As we played a ball through to Jones, who again can sprint into the box. And he's done so. He's played it back. Josh De Silva, it's in the back of the net with 88 minutes on the clock. Oh... It's good play. Jones is honestly the most committed man at the moment. Him and the right back. This right-hand side, the right back and Jones at right wing are the most committed men on the field. The captain has to come through and score a goal because the strikers can't do nothing. Don't get me wrong, it was a powerful shot, but the keeper maybe should have done better because it was basically straight at him. But it's in the back of the net and it's 3-2. We've done better. And here we go. Back underway. Can we get one more decent attack or good attack, a goal scoring attack in the end of this game for us to get on level terms? That is the question. Brewster's going to say no to that because it's going to go 4-2. What did I say? What did I say, bro? He's managed to get a hat-trick and save them from having a chance, and it's come straight from kickoff again. This team frustrates me so much, man. Honestly, it frustrates the hell out of me. Like, where is the defence here? Akpan, you should be measuring him. You should be up next to him. Like, there should be no point where he's been able to absolutely mince you and he's already making this run with the ball and you're still stood behind him. That's full time, boys. He only got 2 goals. How did he only get 2? He scored all 3, didn't he? Did he not? Was it not him that scored the first goal? Oh, Jebison scored the first goal. I thought he scored both of them. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, 4-2. Tragic defence again, as always. Good attacking play in parts. Jones, again, doing his business. Augustin doing his business, of course, because he scored a hat-trick, gave me hope, and then has let it straight back down again. So it's looking like he's going to get sold sometime soon. But yeah, 4-2. Poor. Just poor defence. That's all I can say. It's just tragic defence. Post-match interview for the boys. Let's see what they've got to say. That encouraged you to try more young players. I believe in our young players, and he played well, to be fair. For what he had to deal with, he actually did quite well. I'm not going to lie to you. Could Bidstrup have made the difference today? No, to be honest, because it was the defence that there was the issue, not the attacking and ball creating play. And to be fair, the last couple of games he's played, he has not looked that good. What else have you got to say? What do you think went wrong today? Everything. Everything went wrong. We needed a goal when it mattered because we had the advantage in that first half an hour and we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And that's what let us down in the end. Got another transfer offer for Roeslev. Everyone wants him at the minute. Galatasaray is the side that's going to give us an offer. We're going to go for 3.5 million and see what they say. Because if I can get something around that, I might as well. And we have 2 player chats here saying, hey boss, I know people have been talking about the position you are playing me in. I just wanted to say I'm ready to do what's necessary to make us successful. I'm happy to play as a right winger if that's just part of your plan. Thank you, brother, because you have been bossing it on the right wing at the moment. And Onyeka saying he was disappointed that he didn't get a chance. And I'll just say he'll get his chance because he's probably going out on loan anyway. And that's the end of today's episode, boys. We are finishing the episode in 15th with 3 wins, 3 draws and 4 losses to our name. In the next episode, we have games against Hull City and Coventry City, as we'll see here whereabouts they are. Hull are currently in 18th, and we have Coventry are currently 1 place above us in 14th. So 2 very even games realistically. We really need to be getting up this this half of the table because I can't be doing the fact that we've been relegated from the Championship and then we're not able to get back into the Premier League, because at least challenge to get into the Premier League, because at the moment we're just a mid-table Championship side and that is tragic for us to be just dropping out of the Premier League. But like I say, poor play in the defence. That is our issue at the minute. We need to change something in the defence. I just don't know what it is at the moment. Yeah, I just don't know what to do really at the moment. It's just so difficult to work something out. It's the whole team. Like I say, strikers not doing their job. The midfield not covering the defence as much as they should be. The defence not defending whatsoever. It's just poor. But hopefully we can improve that in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. And I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Started off when I was young with the biopics. I was watching all the stars and the cars they whipped on board when they style big diamond rings. Fell in love with the life obsessed with. Boy, you told me rock was dope and I said hell no, cause I fell in love with glides in the dirty snow. Big whips when I slide Rambos in coats. I became